Hello, hello, and welcome to Hearts of Iron Old World Blues Tandy's Legacy, the newest update to Hearts of Iron Old World Blues. And am I excited to be in this one. Just look at how big the map has become. Like, for context, over here, the map cut off here, where I'm dragging my mouse. Everything above where I'm dragging my mouse is all new, and everything to the right over here is all new. Like, all that new stuff. And not only that, they went back and they retrofitted the Mojave's geography again to make it more interesting, and the Divide, same thing. Look at all of this beauty, and look, God, Jacobstown is a lot different. Holy shit. And they retrofitted all of the Nevada territories to contain a bunch of, like, expanded lore. California's shaped differently. But where our attention is, thanks to how all of you voted over in the Discord, is Arroyo, the descendant of Fallout 1's protagonist. We play as the Chosen One after the events of Fallout 2. Following the goodest of good endings of both games. At least, that's what I believe. I haven't really played this yet. So, we'll see how they handle things. And, just this new UI layout. Look at it. It's, so many new beautiful graphics. Let's select a national focus. Oh, the tree is pretty small, it looks like. I wonder if it'll get bigger. But we start with Quest for the Holy Gek. Spoilers for Fallout 1, 2, and New Vegas, obviously. Nearly 40 years ago, the humble Chosen One, grandchild of our founder, set out to save us from the calamity of destruction. Let's get our armies together under a general real fast.
Hello.
Do we have one already? Nagor. Okay. You take command of them, buddy. What do our neighbors think of us so far? Anybody hate us? No. Oh, we're friends with... Who are they? Is that the Umbra tribe? Yeah, that's the Umbra tribe. Do they have a unique tree? No. Not surprising that they're just a default tree. Oh my goodness, the new visuals. Trapped between the growing power of Arroyo to the north and the overwhelming strength of the NCR to the south, they face increasingly limited diplomatic options. At the very least, they don't have to fear outside interference. Can't have role goals justified on them. Interesting trade with her. Oh, and what are our benefits? None yet. I like the little vacuum tubes there. Okay. Let's... Oh, the basic laser weaponry artwork is different. Cool. Okay, they got some new artwork in all over here. Have they changed the tech trees much, I wonder? Oh, a bunch of new special tech I can see. This all looks about the same as it was. I think there's an... Was that always at the tip there? They might have expanded the very end of the list a little. I think I see some new artwork there too. Oh, vehicles have been completely overhauled. I like that. Robotics, similarly, completely overhauled. And in a very nice way, I might add. And so let's actually get to know our nation a little. So we've trained our people in how to use and maintain basic guns. We barely have anything in terms of some medical and things and stuff like that. We know how to do caravans, but no motor vehicles or bicycles. We've got scrap bots, assembly lines, Mr. Handies, and fusion batteries. Nice. Yeah, of course, nothing here. Few nations actually start with things in there. plain stuff looks the same, albeit I think there might be some new art here. Unless I'm imagining it. Naval stuff looks about the same. Industry is... Again, I'm pretty sure the same, albeit with some new art and some new unique things. Our people know basic resource production. We can go as far as clay working. And we've got very basic work towards like tools and or resource production. I'm going to immediately go ahead and start teaching my people electricity, like always. Ooh, and our tech levels are all very good by default. I'm going to dedicate a slot to boosting electronics, because that's going to be important in the near future. The new artwork here is nice. And yes, I play with the mode where you can research to unlock things here. Let's start having our people... Well, that's too advanced for us. Let's get basic support equipment out of the way, because that's going to be good to have. A little bit down, conventional warfare unlocks a tech for me, doesn't it? Yeah, hand radio is unlocked in that path, I believe. People have told me. And I think my people would do good with conventional warfare anyway. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but... Either way, we can eventually change that path if we want to. And let's dedicate a little bit to... work as needed. You know, we're a peaceful people. For those who don't know, if this is your first Hearts of Iron series of mine, I play more for roleplay than anything. Oh, the new bridge models are nice. Or maybe those are in the base game, they were just never used by the dev team because they weren't needed before now, but they're nice. But yeah, I play more roleplay, I don't get like super meta with my gameplay. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and build some... Oh man, civilian workshops are yellow now? Let's build some of them. Ooh, actually, we do definitely need one, where is it? Where, oh. Ooh, there we go. We're going to need a single arms workshop for sure. More important, and I'd say it's more important than what we currently have going. Let's train some guards and some robot divisions. Because I always like training up an army. Because I feel like that's an important thing to have regularly. Well, of course, now the game's yelling at me because I'm not making robots. That's how we're gonna order priority on things. We're not going to do any of these. Ooh, the Chosen One is Arroyo's hero. Nearly single-handedly having saved the tribe from starvation, and the Enclave nearly every adult child worships the ground the Chosen One walks on. But the Wasteland still calls to the Chosen One, and they know there is a business yet unfinished for them outside the bounds of Arroyo. Choose one. Karma is neutral. Okay, that's gonna be cool to see. Wanderlust takes hold. Let's see here. This is normal business stuff. Procurement of things for scavenging program. Political actions. I don't think these were as organized as they were before. Organization relations. Oh, this is all very nice to have organized better. Drastic measures. Vault tech calling. And audio holotapes are going to disable backstory decisions. There we go. The game wants me to make use of my dockyards. I don't know the difference between any boats. I'm just going to produce the more expensive one and assume it's the better one. I don't understand naval warfare in this game very well. You just go on patrol mode and let's give you a commander. Okay, and I think we're ready to let time start playing. So I feel like shit's gonna go wild in terms of war with how many more factions there are than normal. And I know that this is a section of the- we're in a section of the map that's already pretty dangerous. Like, if I And can I go into diplomatic range? So, these are the only guys currently considered to be within diplomatic range of us. We don't even care about the NCR, our people. We're all about the tribes surrounding us, the Apostles, Klamath, Max Sec. That's a new faction. What is their tech tree like? Basic settlement, and they're elitist. Umbra, our old friends, and Eureka cares about us. Or we care about them, I should say. Do they have backstory of any kind? No. Let's get to know them. So, hang on. So, starting with Arroyo, I'm not going to bother reading them. So I know the Apostles are the guys that are like, they're the split off of the Mirelurk tribe who don't worship the Mirelurks anymore. They do in fact have a unique tree. Apostles of the Ruddy Man. Yeah, they believe the idea that the Ruddy Man, the ancient hero who taught the Deadwood Destitute how to survive in the wasteland, was not a god in and of himself, but rather that his actions make him worth reverence, akin to a saint in the Catholic faith. These ideals are seen as historical. Yeah, okay. That's neat. And then... let's skip that song. Of course, I'm playing with the Balefire Blues soundtrack, as always. I like that one. The Apostles from the Ruddy Man, after they were exiled from the Mirelurk tribe to the north, they fight 5-year-long war to push through the Comas Valley. Yeah, okay. That's just their story hasn't changed much. Klamath is good old Klamath, the fucking small farm town, if I recall correctly. Professional trappers and gecko abundance. Oh, hunting town, yeah. These guys have max sec prison labor, rockin' hard place. So apparently they are some sort of prison colony originally. From the sound of it. The Umbra, guardians of from the spirits, rock hard place, trade with Arroyo. What started as a simple companionship between Sulik and the Umbra tribesmen and the Chosen One swiftly blossomed into a strong friendship between the two peoples. Yeah, that makes sense. Into a strong with the Umbra learning about civilized technologies from Arroyo. Yep, okay. And then these guys, do they have a backstory? No, Eureka. They're a mercenary army. Cannot train new divisions normally, but receives caps from sending volunteers and leveling up their... Huh. That's very interesting. Oh, holy shit, these guys have a whole personal... cool tree. Who the fuck are they? Well, let's speed up time a little bit so we can start making some decisions, though, huh? Caps has again expanded in the 3.2 update with a new focus on blah blah blah. I have not played tutorial. Income, yeah, I know that. The bank and the bill. The cap system can be viewed at a glance at the top bar. This will show current offer or coffers and capital when hovered over. Yeah, I already know all this. To the new stuff. Yeah, okay, economic nodes, I know that. Is there nothing new here? Just draw a brief overview of the caps. Would you like to enable? No, I think I'm good. The Chosen One set out from Arroyo alone, facing near impossible battle against a hostile wasteland. They knew only that their village, their people, knew that their village, their people were dying, and that only the secrets of nearby vaults could save it. The journey to the nearby vaults, which would take them through the likes of Shady Sands, Vault City, and Klamath, was fraught with peril. But from all, the Chosen One learned the importance of trustworthy allies, how a big gun and stick can make things a whole lot easier, that a full purse can buy mighty things. The importance of trustworthy allies, I'm gonna go with. Alright. Reaching Vault 13. He soon arrived at the Vault Dweller's former home, now overrun with a pack of intelligent Deathclaw. Gonna be a lot of waiting in the early game, I'm sure, as always. Oh, you guys... I don't trust this faction. Line up on that border. Something about them doesn't rub me right. After a long journey across California, the Chosen One finally arrived at Vault 13. They found a startling surprise in their ancestors' home, now inhabited by a tribe of intelligent, yet friendly Deathclaws. Far more powerful than the Chosen One or any of their potential companions. And, with the water chip hidden just behind them, the Chosen One was forced to cooperate, at least to some extent. Once inside the vault, the Chosen One found a unique status quo. The descendants of those that had stayed in Vault 13 lived in tandem with the Deathclaws, and had created a thriving society together, yet was shocked that the Chosen One... what shocked the Chosen One the most was... Hey there, Starkey69! How the humans of Vault 13 had put aside their prejudice by accepting their new partners. Better support technology. The fear that still ruled the Deathclaw, in particular of the certain Dr. Schurker, the ordered nature of the tribe, as each member knew their part. I feel like this one's the most surprising given the legends of Vault 13. The Enclave and the Oil Rig. With the tribe kidnapped by the evil Enclave, the Chosen One made a fated journey to their offshore base, as the only hope to save their people, if not the entire continent, from the Enclave's designs, everything rested on the Chosen One. Ooh, okay, we can level up our economic node. Nice, nice. Boom. Oh wait, can we level it up twice? No. Why is it still showing the thing then? Oh wait, okay. I was like, is there more than one economic node? Did they change something? What do we got that we can do? Scavenging program. I don't want to dedicate manpower to that yet. Let's invest in small businesses, though. Here, let's let time continue for the moment. Oh, also, I realized... Hang on. Oops. Hang on, I'll adjust what I want to adjust in a moment. Trading commerce expands in Arroyo. Economic growth in Arroyo. Excellent. Arroyo increases to level 3. Okay, or... There are ministers for this. Arroyo increases to level 3. Okay. Increase base income. Increase trade route slots by 0. Hide future node promotion events. Okay, yeah, I'd rather have that. What the Chosen One believed to be their moment of victory was soon dashed by a vision from their tribe healer, Hakunin. The people of Arroyo had been kidnapped by soldiers in giant metal birds and taken somewhere into the sea. The Chosen One's mission to save their tribe became true in a far more literal sense. with certain death awaiting those that were taken to the Enclave captivity. Investigating the matter to the best of their ability, the Chosen One came upon several promising leads, the best of which was the Xi Emperor, a Chinese pre-war supercomputer capable of predicting every possible outcome, the Navarro military base, a well-organized but surprisingly penetrable Enclave hold, the drug of the new Reno, the drugs of the new Reno gave them the needed courage. Gain 1 night in Reno, likes. I think I'm gonna go with the Navarro one. This will have unforeseen consequences, adds technology, base power, armor tech. Yeah, let's go with that one. Since last time I played, I've done a bunch of changes with my audio settings, so hang on. Yeah, let's turn all this up. There we go. That way you all got nice audio. If you all want me to turn down one of the things, just let me know. Why is it still giving me that message? It is level 3. Go away. Okay. Now what's going on here? Doctor from San Francisco. Hailing from San Francisco, the follower-trained doctor traveled north, eventually finding a new home in Arroyo. Vault 13's young one. Survivors of Vault 13 were among those recruited by the Chosen One at the Enclave oil rig. A child far too young to remember these events was one of the lucky few that escaped, and the humble warrior of Arroyo. The younger cousin of the Chosen One, a timid hunter, was forced by circumstance to become a warrior and a general. Let's start with his story. And I believe that's who I have right here as the general. Alright, so now these guys like me more, huh? No? Oh, maybe not. I thought I made them like me more, but I don't think I did. Also, ooh, their leader. Lieutenant Martin. Oh, they just have a generic tech tree. Didn't California's tech tree just get completely overhauled or something? The bear roar. Oh yeah, this is all completely different to what it used to be. I'm sure this is going to result in a much more dynamic NCR. Ooh. It's Olyrik. Fearful beginnings. Nagor. God, I gotta be very careful when saying that name. Also, look at, he's got a fucking stock symbol on his forehead. Was the youngest cousin of the Chosen One, yet, despite his strong posture and fit body, he shared none of his cousin's bravery. His dog, Smoke, was one of the few friends he had growing up. He was teased constantly for his weakness and timidity, but never fought back, although he could have easily knocked cold a number of his tormentors. But the Enclave arrival shattered his desire for a meek life. Those who fought back were killed, and Nagor could only bring himself to watch the massacre. His demeanor changed entirely once in Enclave captivity. He began to steel himself for battle, train incessantly, and provoke his captors as often as he could. The Chosen One barely recognized him when he arrived at the oil rig. Their once calm and quiet cousin transformed into an aggressive and fearful man. After escaping the oil rig and returning to Arroyo, hang on, sorry. And returning to Arroyo, I lost my place. He began to return to his old self, but never entirely forgot the man he had briefly become. Nervous and worried, he approached the Chosen One for advice. The Chosen One, urged him to remember his humanity and use violence only as a last resort. My karma will increase. Okay. Okay, cool. Warned him of the danger of the wasteland and the necessity of killing, my karma will lower. Told him to make his own decision. It was his life after all. Use violence as a last resort. Now Vault 13's young one. Alright, let's let time go. Gonna be a lot of just reading in these early sections. These guys will either befriend or fight against the Olyrik tribe, and we gotta be careful because if they team up, they become a very big threat on our border. After the destruction of the Olyrik by the Chosen One, the Vault 13 survivors settled in Arroyo with the tribe. Numerous children were born in the years after. One of which was a young girl named Shisa. There was a healthy rivalry between the children of the Arroyo tribals and the Vault Dwellers that defined the early childhood of many of the younger children. Chitsa established herself as a cunning leader behind many of the Vault's children's support teams and mock battles. The Chosen One noticed her from an early age and watched her grow from a leader among her peers to a manipulative negotiator, able to steal. Hang on, sorry, just adjusting my mic a little. Steal deals from even the most unwilling traders. Her quick wit and capacity for charisma made a position as tribal negotiator a certainty. Having seen Shisa grow from a young girl to a proud woman gave the Chosen One a sense of pride in the next generation of Arroyo. In particular, they were glad to see her capacity for leadership, her unsatiable lust for power, her keen mind and quick wit. And now the doctor from San Francisco. Nothing else has happened in the wasteland yet. Oh. Alright, he's beginning his expansion. What wars are actually active in the world right now? The Texclave. No, I want current wars. Where's this at? What the fuck is that? We're covering the glowing boss of Far Sand Wars. I like that artwork. So these guys are fighting each other. And then, of course, there's this Brotherhood War up here. Those are the wars that we have going at the start in this universe. Alright, let's let time fly by. Okay, we got a decision we can make. Produce consumer goods. Where are these? Prioritize consumer technology, focus on internal spheres. Less stability, increase stability. And make more demand for factories. More stability but less research speed. More stability but less war support. Let's go with consumer technology. The kidnappings of the people of Arroyo at the hands of the Enclave meant the death of Hakunin, the tribe healer. Despite their best efforts, the tribe spent years fruitlessly searching for a suitable replacement. Hakunin had no pupils and left little behind in terms of medical advice. Although a number of Arroyo's tribespeople had some level of medical knowledge, none rivaled the old Coot's skill and experience. A lucky break came when a trader brought word of an ex-follower who had taken up residence in the Packers, set on convincing him to settle in the Arroyo tribe. The Chosen One journeyed south to Happy Camp. Once there, the Chosen One found Dimitri, a San Francisco-born doctor. Having split from the followers due to his willingness to accept violence, Dimitri had wandered north, providing small amounts of aid in return for various payment. He had heard of Arroyo and the Chosen One, but wasn't certain it was time for him to settle permanently. Knowing that Arroyo needed his skill, the Chosen One appealed to the empathy, reminded him that the wasteland is a dangerous place where accidents befall travelers, offered compensation and safety. That's what I would have done. High security, high stakes, investigating Happy Camp. There was once a peaceful port, and child of an old friend. Solik was an old friend and a valuable companion on the search for the Holy Gek and the Enclave Olyrik. He had passed since then, but his child Avaron now leads their tribe. The small port town of Eureka has only recently managed to recover from the Great War. Faced with an impervious Mirelurk infestation, their unconventional tactics are worth learning from. Despite his extensive travels, the Chosen One knows little about the Packers. Extremely reclusive, their society seems to be organized around a number of disparate camps. Decades ago, a rich baron from Reading, going by the investor bought a team of mercenaries up north, slowly rebuilding an old prison found in Medford. From there, the team began to travel from town to town, purchasing criminals for their new scheme. Where are the Packers? Right here. Okay. No info on them. Tribal nation, rockin' a hard place, mountain gods, shaman leader, era migration, and trade. Okay. Let's talk with child of an old friend. Let's deal with that one. The cause. Okay. Ooh, the cause is breaking out into war. Did they overhaul the cause? They did! They did! The cause is now an interesting nation. Hell yeah. So all of these factions are warring with each other. It looks like... Oh. Oh no, he's being attacked by... on 3 fronts, essentially. Okay. This dude. The cause is fighting both of these factions. Okay, okay. That's gonna be a fun war to watch. We'll keep our camera on there for now, because that's our northernmost border and will be significant. So they were about to conquer this place, but now they've gotten other wars pushing in on them, meddling up their plan. I'm rooting for the cause. Everything I've always seen seems to make them seem like... they always seem like good people. Ooh, okay. Olyrik had traveled across the wasteland with the Chosen One during their quest for the Gek. While he has since passed on, his son, Avaron, now leads the Umbra tribe. Taught of the wonder of technology and civilization by his father and the Chosen One, Avaron has turned his tribe away from their traditional spiritual ways. He has instead opted to encourage discovery and permanent settlement, pioneering Arroyan building techniques for members of the tribe. There's been resistance within the tribe, especially amongst Olik's generation, but most Umbrans have accepted the change. They've taken a brave new step, and certainly for the better, because the Chosen One has good karma. I can do that. I'm confident they'll remember their traditions as they move forward. They could get more research speed, or... You can remember your old ways while embracing new. I'm sure of it. Happy Tribe is how I met this guy, so that feels like the next logical one to go with. Or Happy Camp. Where's Happy Camp on the map? Can I see it? No? Ah. I wish that was like a settlement in their territory. Alright. It looks like the cause is breaking through, which I'm happy about. I like their new flags, a sword and a shield. Oh yeah, the evil brotherhood up there is falling fast. The pale folk. Ooh. Okay, we finished. Navarre territories declared war on the free folk. Oh shit, the Navarre territories is broken out into a fucking civil war, huh? Alright, that's cool. Meanwhile, where's the pale folk at again? That's up here, right? No, where are the pale folk at? Ooh. Well, let's read this first. They began as quiet as shadows, a presence that regional leaders were only vaguely aware of. A seemingly small group of hunters lived off whatever game they could find in the forest, rarely interacting with nearby settlements. The perception of harmless foresters changed, however, when a trader who'd lost the woodland road witnessed 20 hunters work in unison to bring down 3 deathclaws in quick succession. The startled trader told the story to the people of Arroyo, a story which soon began to spread like wildfire into nearby towns. The Chosen One had no easy task tracking down the isolated survivalists, but still managed to trace them back to their camp. Initially greeted with suspicion, the Chosen One was eventually able to win their trust, or at least subdue their hostility. Assured that these Packers, as they called themselves, were no threat to the Arroyo, the Chosen One took time to study their culture and traditions. Intelligent people, they've learned to live by the land, not exploit it. Well-tuned hunters, but I still worry for them. Hopefully, we can spare aid. Orion infantry equipment. I feel like I'm most impressed by them being hunters. Alright, let's find the pale folk real fast. Oh wait, that's right, that's finding locations. I want... Where's the button I'm looking for? There you go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Where's that? Hang on. I want to find that fucking war that just broke out. Did another war not just break out? Am I? Oh, maybe it's the one. The war ended. No, I don't know. Whatever. Ooh. Okay. This is the one that interests me the most now, the prison. So let's go and look at that. Okay, we finished researching support equipment. I want to research a little bit more into building faster, if that's not too out of... Oh, let's get organized agriculture going. Clearly our people fucking need that. Let's produce some consumer goods. Oh, I can still do more? Oh, I don't want to do political bribes right now. I only do that right before making a political decision of some kind. Ooh. Oh, Bo is so at war. Ooh, we got a soldier trained up. Yay!
Hey.
Ooh, lag. And I'm more interested in the outcome of this war right now. Ooh, okay. Northern California has changed a lot since the Chosen One's quest. 30 years ago, only the most developed cities, Shady Sands and Vault City, bothered to maintain permanent jail or police force. In most towns, being caught for theft meant a beating. Anything worse required the application of shotgun justice. The emergence of Max Sec in the California politics has changed this dynamic drastically. Their process is simple but lucrative. Caravans are sent to nearby towns or cities asking for any unwanted criminals. A decent fee is paid to whomever presents a criminal for incarceration, so long as they can show some proof of their guilt. The MaxSec caravan then returns to Medford, bounty in tow, and promptly sets about using their new prisoners for heavy labor. The materials produced from MaxSec can range from rare minerals to rewired circuitry, but largely fall under the general guise of crafted metal components. These materials are then exported to various nations, turning MaxSec a healthy profit. I'm gonna skip this song. The Ingarious profits is no small part thanks to the atrocious living conditions present in MaxSec prisons. Prisoners are barely fed enough to stay alive, and even the most hardened criminals face little respite under MaxSec's guards' gaze. Bad people certainly, but do they deserve to live like this? The folks should be on a rehabilitation whenever possible. Yes, folks on rehabilitation whenever possible. I agree with that. And let's lastly get to know the people of the port town. Oh, Phoenix is revolting. That's probably not going to go very well for them. Work as needed is done being researched. I assume the next step up is too advanced. Yeah. Let's go and get this. How's our supply going? Oh, right here. There we go. Oh, really? I want another military factory now that I think about it. There we go. Jesus. Lots of wars in the north happening. Oh, fuck. Eureka was a town of no note when the Chosen One last adventured across the wastes. Overrun with Mirelurks, a presence group of survivors had made it their crusade to return their ancestors home. When they eventually did, led by an elite fire team known as the Port Masters, they decided to use their plentiful military experience on foreign shores. Their homeland is a mountainous waste, so instead of farming, they ship mercenaries across the west coast, trading guns and lives for food and supplies. Thankfully, they lack the population and desire to expand an empire instead view war as a means of sustenance. Bring profit to its shore. Yurga's mercenaries bring profit to shores. They have almost no space for workshops, but somehow make do. I'll pick this one. Oh, Sons of Kega are at war. Oh no, the Sons of Kega. Good luck, you dumbasses. Alright, Okay. Let's go with Solix Ways. Since Averon took control of the tribe, he's working tirelessly to prepare his people for the realities of North California. They've begun to modernize and give up their old ways, but still have much to learn of their tribal ferocity. I root for the Free Peoples. I like their name. Oh, wait. War Legend, Mountain Gods. Oh, they don't seem like bad people. Though I like the look of these guys, too. Led by what seems to be basically Bruce Lee. Alright, don't care about business favor. Oh, I've been meaning to... where's the option again? To do the trade map? Organized marketplace? No. How do I open the trade map and begin trading with people? Oh, I have 0 trade routes. Right. Oh shit, we've been going for 46 minutes. I got really caught up, huh? I mean, either way, I meant to announce this at about the 30-minute mark. My plan is to make these about 4 episodes about 40 minutes apiece. So that we can get a lot more done in one episode. Let me just figure out what I'm gonna research here. Nah, I don't want to research that yet. Mechanics. I don't want to be giving us new things to build yet. When we don't have the proper production for it, you know? Combat language. So, yeah, that's actually been... Oh man, these guys are fucked. That's been the first episode of Old World Blues. Old Blues Tandy's Legacy, the Arroyo Run. Here's what the wasteland is looking like at the end of the first episode. I hope all of you watching on YouTube have been enjoying it, and I hope to see you back next week for more. While you're here, let's see here. What else do you can check out? There's Creeper World. It went up yesterday as another strategy series. We just ended our Civilization playthrough before this, so you can go and check that one out. You know, it's not super long, but it's a little bit of strategy gaming if you like it. We have our old Fallout playthrough that ended not too long ago if you wanted to look at that. Or you could even go and check out the brand new Spore series that began earlier this week. I don't know. Go find some content to watch. Anyway, hope you've all enjoyed, and ta-ta!